As you can read by the title, we're talking about narcissists. No, I'm just playing, but it's about 5 in the morning, and the Lord was like, Asia, talk. You ain't got nothing else going on. Talk about these narcissists. Spread awareness. Help somebody out, even if it's just one person, a dog, a cat, somebody. Help them out. But not for real. Narcissist personality disorder, NPD, right? That's just the surface of it. Toxic individuals, but the base, the root of narcissists stem from the devil. Yep, I said it, I meant it, and that's what it's coming from. The root of it all is from the devil, okay? You can go to all the therapies you want, and people will say, oh, we acknowledge what you have, but it is a demonic spirit. Therapy ain't gonna help no spirit, okay? Just keep that in mind. Yes, it's gonna help you maybe, but you're still a narcissist if you have that spirit attached to you. And that's something that only God himself can cure out of you if you seek him. If you're going to therapy, you're acknowledging the fact that you're a narcissist, go to therapy, seek God with a genuine heart, sincere heart. How many people doing that though? How we? Anyways, so narcissism really starts from childhood traumas. And to say this, the devil does not have an age limit on when he wants to, or who he's trying to get or capture. It is no age limit. Children are the easiest because they're the most vulnerable. They are so naive to the world and what's going on. All they know is their emotions. That's it. They live in their emotions. They don't know how to control their emotions. And when you correlate that to the adults who are narcissists, what do you see? They don't know how to control their emotions. They don't. They operate like a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7-year-old adult. Okay? And that's literally how they operate, because that adult is just the cover-up of them. But they live in that traumatized age where they were neglected by parents, abused by parents, the parents weren't in their lives, or whatever the case may be. And typically narcissists are groomed or brought into this world by other narcissists, their parents. It's a generational curse. It is. Because you can't make a narcissistic child without having narcissistic parents in one shape or another, just saying. And then those narcissistic parents who have those children, of course, they weren't there in their lives to nurture them or whatever. They then grow into being enablers, like enabling narcissists. It goes deep. How can a narcissist be an enabler? The work is now being groomed through their child. It gets deep. I'm trying to tell y'all. Okay. So anywho, that's basically the gist of it. Everybody in this world has experienced a narcissist or toxic person in their lives at least once, maybe even multiple times. It's just a demonic spirit that is derived from the devil himself. Okay. And also, everyone comes from a sense of traumas or unhealed behaviors in one shape or another. Okay. We have some who dwell in that trauma and they grow to be victimized beings. They feel like they're the victim in everything. When you look at a narcissist in an adult form, they're always the victim. It's always you. Never taking accountability, right? So that's where that stems from. And then you have others who have been traumatized just like the narcissists have, but they don't victimize themselves. They understand that they are the victim, but they don't just dwell in the victim mindset. They try to heal, they grow, and the Lord blesses them, because guess what? It wasn't their fault. That was just a part of the generational curse. They had to endure that so that they can receive their blessings, the bigger picture, the bigger blessings. Whereas narcissists, they don't get their blessings from God. They get their blessings from the devil, because they haven't chose to seek God to heal. They just chose to remain the victim. They never chose to say, you know what? I can't be mad at my situation forever. It hurt me. It broke me down. But the Lord, the strength that the Lord gave me, built me back up. They don't do that. The real life demons. And it gets real in the narcissistic world of toxic individuals, because those spirits, they don't die. They multiply. Unfortunately. But anywho, so yeah, that's where it kind of stems from. And when we're talking about narcissism, a lot of them look the same. Like a lot of the traits that they carry looks the same. They're very scary individuals to deal with. But again, it's not them, it's the spirit attached to them, because it's like the demons are really, really working through them. That seed was planted at a young age. They're that child who was neglected or whatever. They're vulnerable, emotional souls who just naive to the fact, and the devil just came in and threw one of his demons onto them, and they just grew into these horrible beings who project all of their insecurities, all of their hurt, all of their pain onto others. Spouses and husbands and wives and children get it the worst. They get it the worst. They have masks that they put on to portray a certain type of personality trait, if you will, and they'll be so sweet to the public. They're just the nicest, kindest, good-hearted, good-spirited people. But oh boy, when that mask comes off when they get home, they take that mask off like us women take the bras off. And our boobies is just like, that relief. They take that mask off like, relief. Now I can really come home and demonize my husband, demonize my wife, demonize our kids, my kids, or whatever. It gets ugly. I'm trying to tell you, I'm a victim. I have a lot of narcissists that was attached to me in my life. And I was able to see straight through them. I couldn't see at the moment when I was going through it, because narcissists have this wonderful trait, 2 of them actually, called control and manipulation. When you were in a controlled state, when you were in a manipulated state, you got your blinders on like this. Like I'm about to blind y'all right now. Y'all can barely see my eyes. That's what it looks like when you're in a narcissistic. See all the circles? It's like you're in a trance. This is what it looks like when you are in a narcissistic relationship, or when you're growing up in a narcissistic household and you're not able to see. It's like you're blind, for sure. This is literally the truth. I kid you not. It takes God himself. You have to seek God. It's gonna take nothing and no other being but God to really get you up out of that, because it ain't fun. Narcissists, they operate solely off of hurt and pain and evil spirits. There is nothing good about a narcissist. I don't care how you want to put it. Oh, well, they didn't mean to, or maybe it was just this moment. They live to kill, steal, and destroy. What does that sound like? The devil. Kill your soul, destroy you, and steal your spirit. Steal all, or however you want to mix it up, however you want to conjure it up. That's what they do. They kill, steal, and destroy. So where's the love in that? Where is the peace in that? Where is the comfort in that? Where is God in that? Narcissists, they mean you no good. Rather, it's a husband, a wife, a mama, a daddy, kids, whomever. They mean you no good. I'm telling y'all, take the labels off of these people. Take your blinders off. These right here, take them off. Put them on top of your head, and you will see clearly. God will reveal to you. When you seek God, let me put it out there. When you seek God with a genuine and sincere heart, because you know something is not right. You know that the way that you're living, trying to elevate, and you can't, being controlled and manipulated is not what God intends for anybody on this earth to endure. God himself doesn't even control you. So why are you being controlled by a human? By that demonic spirited human? Take your blinders off. Realize what you are in. A spell, a generational curse. You are messed up. You're messed up. Seek God, read your Bible. It will tell you about the witches, the warlocks, the Jezebelic spirits, all of that. It gets deep. And the men, y'all got it bad. Hit myself in the lip. Y'all got it bad. Because a lot of the men are groomed up from narcissistic mothers, narcissistic fathers, but mainly we're speaking about mothers. Because a lot of the women, they got that narcissistic trait so deeply embedded in them. It goes all the way back to Adam and Eve. Who was tempted to get that apple eaten? The serpent tempted Eve. What did Eve do? She tempted Adam. Literally. The temptation it starts way back then, from the very first, the beginning of time. And it's just a generational curse. I personally could have been a part of that generational curse if I allowed myself to not heal properly, if I allowed myself to not seek God, because it's all around me, as it is for a lot of people in this world. Your enemies are a lot closer to you than you think. Your enemy is not the person across the street from you. They may have a demonic spirit attached to them, but that's not your enemy per se. They're always the ones who's closest to you. Take the labels off of these people. Don't matter who it is, no matter the relationship. When you die, them people that you love here on this earth, they not gonna, you gotta get judged for your own doing. They not gonna matter. Understanding they matter here on earth, but you have to be willing to let the Lord isolate you. You gotta be willing to understand that when you really turn your life over to God, people gotta go because they can't go where you're going, so they gotta get left behind. When God reveals to you, oh, this person can't go on this next journey with you, you gotta cut them off. Forget the relationship, forget the title, because those were your enemies. Those were the people who were holding you back. Those were your personal demons. Okay? When you let those people go, I promise you, I'm a living witness. I'm a living witness. I'm a living witness. And I have a beautiful testimony. I'm going to give y'all my video, but I'm going to work up to it. I'm just giving y'all little bits and pieces. The Lord will bless you. The devil doesn't have much time. He has a lot of people already in this world who is just carnal-minded, who don't understand that we are battling with these spirits out here. So he has a lot of people already. He's still trying to get as many as he can because he don't want to be in hell alone. He don't want to be in hell alone. He don't want to burn alone. He want to get as many people on this earth as he can through music, through social media, through family, through friends, whatever. Understand what we're dealing with. And with these narcissists, they're very scary beings. The spirits that they carry are very scary. They're very scary. But it ain't scary enough that God can't fight them off. What can a spirit do that God can't do? God is in control of this all at the end of the day. He already knew what our lives were going to be like, but he also had to understand, what y'all need to understand is that the Lord is allowing and has allowed all this to happen because he wants to be able to separate the tares from the wheats. Get what I'm saying? When he comes back, he's coming for his people. God already allowed the devil to be an angel on his side. And that devil, which once was an angel, flipped on God. He's not trying to go through that again. So we got to be able to understand the devils and separate the devils and the angels in our lives the same way as God is doing when he returns. Separate the demons in your life from the angels in your life. And even if you don't have any angels in your life right now, God will place good people in your life as you go on the journey and continue the journey with a sincere and humbling heart. The traits of narcissist people is nothing that looks like humbleness. Nothing that looks like appreciativeness. Nothing that looks like love and care and empathy. They lack empathy. They lack empathy. They lack empathy. Respect. None of that comes from a narcissist. Everything is from a demonic spirit. Everything has a motive behind it. Literally. They're very jealous. They're very envious. And one thing about a jealous person, they're very dangerous. They will do anything to destroy you. That's the spirit that operates within a narcissist. Evil, jealous, envious, materialistic, controlling, manipulative. All of these things, and the list goes on, are all a part of a demonic spirit that's out to get you. That's it. So understand, the people who love you will never treat you in a way that's going to harm or hurt you. Women have a tendency, not all, but the women who come from a materialistic, a narcissistic upbringing, those are the worst. The malignant, the covert narcissists, oh my gosh. I know, I know firsthand. Them right there, they will do anything to destroy you. What I say, kill, steal, destroy. And when you look at the Bible, of course, the Bible has a lot of metaphors. So we don't have to necessarily say kill, steal, and destroy in a literal sense. It definitely can be that, but more in the sense of the spirit. Everything is to kill you, destroy you, steal things from you. You know, that's what that is operating off of. But they will try to kill you too. They'll project a lot of stress. They'll try to pick at you. They'll try to really dissect what makes you angry, what brings you hurt, what brings you pain, what brings you discomfort. They do all of these things they do intentionally to break you down. And men who are married to narcissistic women, or women who are married to narcissistic men and they have children, oh my gosh. Yeah. And sometimes you have those successful marriages because you have a narcissistic husband and a narcissistic wife that comes together as one. So their demons it flows. Their demons just flow. Then you have the enablers. You have enabling narcissists. How does that happen? You have a narcissist who grooms their children to be narcissists, and they grow up to be these horrible narcissistic people that their children's girlfriends or boyfriends have to battle against, and the enabling parents or whomever, families, sisters, brothers, they just right there seeing it all, but they not saying nothing because that's what they wanted to have happen anyway. They know what they groomed, they know what they created, but they not gonna say nothing. It's all demonic, bro. I'm trying to tell you. This world is full of narcissistic people, evil-spirited people, killing, stealing, and destroying good, godly, holy-spirited people. One thing I can't get over with the narcissist, though, is the control and manipulation. Those right there are some traits that just grinds my gears. Trying to control somebody, trying to manipulate somebody to do what you want them to do is so evil to me. Like, that right there, that one takes the cake. Because it's like, I literally seen it, been in it, and it's a spell. They cast spells and stuff. That's why you do not ask people to pray for you, because everybody ain't praying to this God up here. The narcissists, they can go to church. Oh, and the ones that go to church, oh, baby, know that Bible front and back, upside down, inside out. What that mean? The devil knows the Bible too. Y'all look. I'm trying to tell you. Trying to control somebody and manipulate somebody to do what you want, to say what you want, that is so freakishly evil to me. That is so evil. That is so evil. I can't. And I hate to see others suffering with that and going through that, because it's like, all you gotta do is just seek God, man. And that's not to say that when you see God, them demons ain't gonna try to like get you back, but you gotta be strong. People ain't ready to change their life. People ain't ready to give up the world. People ain't ready to give up family and friends and all this stuff that's of the world, because God is not of the world. When you see God, you gotta understand, baby, God is not of this world. God allowed the devil to rule this thing called the world that we live in. This is his playground. He's having so much fun toggling people's emotions. And that's one thing I'm going to close this off with saying, because I don't make this video too long. I'll give y'all a part 2 if you want it. Understand, do not operate out of your emotions. This goes for both women and men. People want to say women are so emotional. We are. But you got to be able to control your emotions, because narcissists operate off of your emotions. A narcissist is not a logical being in any way, shape, or form. They control your emotions if you allow them to. You have to know when, if you're in a relationship with a narcissist, if you have a whatever with a narcissist, I'm just trying to tell y'all, it's a lot easier said than done, because when you're in it, you're in it. That's what I was going at too, before I get into that. The spells. There is a thing called casting a spell. And it doesn't have to be like oh, I'll put a spell on you and now you're mine. That's essentially what it is, but it's just simply by praying. Narcissists, they don't send prayers to God, they send prayers to the devil. That's who controls them, so that's who they want to control. The devil controls them, so they give them a spirit of whatever the being is praying to the devil for, and then that's the spell. They'll put stuff in your food. Yeah, that's what they'll do. It ain't always gotta be like picking hairs, all the witchcraft stuff. Yeah, that they may be into that too, but it's just simple. They'll mess with your food, causing all kind of stomach issues, and this is true. This is the real deal. I've experienced it. I've seen others go through it. This is real. Or they'll just simply pray for you to whatever it is. Be careful who you ask to pray for you, because everybody don't have the same beliefs. Everybody don't believe the man up above. They don't believe in him. Everybody don't. A lot of them have a belief of the one down there, their God. Everybody have their own gods, unfortunately, but it's really one God, Jesus Christ. Okay. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, just stop operating off of your emotions. Keep your emotions, in place, intact. Because when you give a reaction, that's all the narcissist wants, is for you to react. Because they didn't drain all of your energy. They didn't got you. It's just like this. Come to me energy. I know what to say. I know what to do to make you mad. I know how to get you triggered. I don't care. It's evil. It's real deal evil. It's like that spirit. It's a spiritual transfer. And it's ooh. If I can help y'all out, I am. Like I said, I'm gonna be giving y'all multiple videos talking about this, because it gets real. I'm gonna get more personal and tell y'all about my personal experiences. I'm just giving y'all the surface, getting a little deep but not too deep, because I need y'all to understand. I could not be giving y'all my testimony if I'm not being real with y'all about the things that I've experienced in my life and the things that the Lord has revealed to me. He's been giving me a VHS cassette tape where I could press rewind, and I've been looking at my life and all of the events that have occurred, all the moments that traumatized me and that I didn't even realize that traumatized me, but really, really did, that messed me up. I'm telling y'all, it's ugly, but it's so good. And that's where I'm gonna end this video off, y'all, because I don't want to make it too long. And I'll give y'all a part 2, and then I'll give y'all more videos, whatever you want, leave it in the comments below. But getting y'all a Bible, y'all. This stuff is all in the Bible. Yes, it's metaphorically speaking, but when you Google it or whatever you want to do, go get you an interpreter, ask God himself. He will reveal it to you, because this is the world that we live in. People don't like reading the Bible. People don't believe in God, and that's cool. Do what you do. This is not me projecting what, I do want y'all to realize what you know what I'm saying, but I ain't here to cast my beliefs onto nobody else. You do what you do. When we all die, we'll see what's up. Y'all will see what's up. You know, we all gonna see what's up. Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and y'all get healed out here. Y'all remove them enemies, them demons out your life, because they gon' send y'all right on down the hill with them. I'm just saying. I ain't sugarcoating it either. Bye.